Tears of a Clown. You're tuning in live 100.7 WUBZ, the best station in the nation, and we got it right here at our location. In the building, y'all. We got my man. He's back. His is the 478 time. We got the money man, Bernard Mathis in the building. Y'all still up and give him a warm welcome, y'all. Let's go. We got the money man, Bernard Mathis in the building, y'all. He's going to talk to you guys about women retirement and Social Security. So he's in the building, and I'm going to let him do his thing, introduce whatever we got to do.
Well, Booty Rush, I'm just glad to be here at 100.7 FM WUBZ with my main man, Booty Rush. Tuskegee
Get close to that mic. Yeah, there you go. You can pull it any kind of way you want to so it can get close to it. Yeah.
Tuskegee Virtual TV.
Yeah.
Channel 181 in town. Channel 19 on campus with Pat Wallace, the director, who's out on sick leave.
Yeah. He out, though.
And, of course, Kimberly Wright, Butchbacks, and, of course, Jada.
What's that? That's French or something, man? That's French for real. You're not French. Oh, man, in the building, man. But my man Bernard, man. Listen, man, you always come here, man, and you always have something positive to our audience. And especially you always have something for the women. And this right here is very important for some of the people that's getting ready to do a retirement and all that kind of stuff like that, man. So you are here going to professionally tell everybody how this thing go. So it's on you, my brother.
On me.
It's on you. But get a little close to the mic because I know you got a real soft voice. You can stick it all the way up to your mouth if you want to. It goes wherever you want it to go. And so you can be real clear so the people can really understand and hear what's going on because it's very important, people.
What we're doing now, we're having another workshop as usual.
Okay.
It's on Saturday at my office at 4121 Carmichael Road.
Okay.
It is a free workshop, and the subject matter for the workshop is women in retirement and Social Security benefits.
Right.
A lot of times when a person gets ready to retire, they're either going to retire from their job, and that's going to be their only retirement until Social Security.
Right.
So let's say a teacher.
Okay.
Worked 30 years, started when they were in their 20s. They get out when they're in their mid-50s.
Right.
So they've got time. They've got at least a 10-year timeline before they will be able to receive Social Security benefits.
Right.
So there's a lull in their income.
Right.
The person who started later, or worked longer, potentially will have that Social Security position as a benefit.
Right.
But most of the time, persons do not even start thinking about what are my Social Security benefits going to be.
Right.
Even from the standpoint of right now, if we were to go out and poll all the teachers at TU, very few of them have thought about when I retire, when I leave this job, what kind of money, what kind of shape am I going to be in, financially? And so the workshop is about, let's get an awareness of where you're going to be financially, so that when you get there, you'll know what you have to deal with.
Exactly.
It won't be a sticker shock
type
position. In fact, I was over here a few days ago, and a person said, you need to look at this thing from the standpoint that, especially from the women's standpoint, when you were a child, Mama bought you a purse.
Right.
You got out of college. Now you're buying Dooney burgers and all kinds of things like that. But what kind of a purse do you want to be able to buy when you retire?
Exactly.
You don't. Dooney's good, or whatever you had is good. But I was talking to a group earlier today, and I was telling my daughter, she wants some purse from Paris. The thing costs about $1,600.
$1,600.
Yeah, it's a genuine whatever it is.
Yeah.
We were talking about it. And she said, "Well," I said, "Well, how do you know?" She said, "Daddy, when you look at it, you know."
You know. Oh man, like that.
You know, and that's the same thing you need to be about your retirement. Thinking about what is it going to do for me? What are my latter years? What is my bucket
Right.
list look like?
Bucket list.
Because a lot of persons, I was reading an article a few weeks ago, and article made a stunning statement in that when you get older, the question becomes, who is going to come and change the light bulb in my house?
Right.
If one goes out.
Exactly.
If you got the money, you can have somebody come.
Right.
If you don't have the money, light bulb stays out until somebody comes along and you say, oh, you got a light bulb out.
Right.
Let me fix it for you.
Exactly.
Whereas that's why we're talking about quality of life at the end. And the person said, well, why are you staying in that ladies market?
Right.
Well, first of all, ladies hired, paid less, stopped to have children, stopped to take care of mom or daddy,
Right.
husband, whoever's
That's
sick
right.
in the family.
That's right.
And every time they stop working, their Social Security goes down.
Right. Exactly.
It shortens because Social Security is based on the number of hours that you put into the system.
Right.
At a particular salary.
Okay.
So those things most people don't think about or bring into context toward retirement until they're at the table.
Right.
You know, and a lot of persons, I've talked to some persons, they say, well, I'd like to retire, but I still need some income, because if you are receiving income, if you're 62, then your maximum income from the government, other than your retirement, is $15,000.
Okay.
Or they start taking monies away from you.
Right.
If you make more than your ceiling. So my question becomes, if you are super important to that job, would the persons that you're working for, would they hire you back as a part-time employee?
Right. Right.
Or what would happen if you were to set up an LLC? So that instead of paying you the full salary.
LLC, now for those who don't know.
I'm sorry.
Let them know what that is.
It's a limited liability company.
Limited liability.
You set up your own you set up your own company.
Okay.
And the organization pays the company.
Oh.
Okay. They don't pay you, so you're not interfering with your Social Security.
Right.
Because they're paying my company, who was doing whatever I need done, buying cars and all kinds of other things. And instead of the money coming to me, so I'm getting my full Social Security, without having to do any any paybacks.
Okay.
40% of the monies, 60% of monies paid out by Social Security are to women.
It's to women.
Brothers have passed on.
Wow. Let me ask you this: my age, like, say for instance, by the time I get to be time that I need to be getting Social Security, do you think Social Security will still be around 20 years from here, though?
It will be there, but it may not be as healthy as it is today.
So basically, me, Kim, Jordan, we need to save our money.
Yeah.
That's where we can.
You really do.
Put it in a mayonnaise jar, how they used to do it back in the day. Put in a scarf, a rag, or whatever they do to try to save right now.
You need to start being self-sufficient. So that whatever your needs are, you're not having to rely on Social Security.
Right, exactly.
Because a lot of people, the only income that they have, because we were talking about the Christmas and stuff and all that, there are a lot of people in all counties, not just Macon County, but all counties, Social Security may be the only retirement that they have.
And do some people get it early?
You can't get it early. Normally 62 is the early year. And now the Social Security Administration is pushing waiting until full retirement, either 66 or 70 or something like that.
Ooh.
But for, especially for the black male, I've always thought that was a little bit of a stretch, because the black male, the median death age for the black male
is that around about that time?
Is 68.
Yeah. And let me ask you this now. Years ago, I don't know when it occurred, but wouldn't Social Security was a little earlier date than 65?
Well, 65 was the magic number.
It's always 65.
Yeah, when Social Security basically came out, 65 was the magic number.
Okay.
Because when we're living longer.
Right.
So back when Social Security came out, back in technically the 40s, if you would, people, there weren't that many people making it to 65.
Oh, okay.
Or if they made it to 65, they definitely didn't make it to 85.
Right. Yeah, especially working.
Yeah,
Right, yeah.
Work, based on the work, based on the health and all things of that sort. So they didn't make it. So that became the magic number. That's why we're at that 65 and 66
Right.
Position, because that was the position that was taken when they started Social Security back in 1939.
Right. Okay.
Okay. And one thing too that people, especially black people, need to realize is that Social Security, it started in 1939, and that's the hoopla behind it.
Right.
But black folks couldn't get in the system till 5 years later.
Wow.
Because most black folks were on a farm.
The farm, right.
Working on farms.
The fields and everything.
In the fields and everything. So a lot of getting that 35 hours to even qualify was for black folks was an obstacle.
Right. I got you.
It wasn't just walk up and sign your name.
Right. I got you.
But yeah, like I said, I'm hosting a workshop on Saturday at my office at
this Saturday right here.
This Saturday,
on 28th.
On the 28th at from 10 to 11:30 at 4121 Carmichael Road in Montgomery. Now, my phone number, if you'd like to come to this workshop, is 334-467-1108, or my office number is 334-274-4788. And our doors are open. It's a free position.
Free.
But also, one thing I said, well, I come to Tuskegee all the time and talk about doing my workshop in Montgomery. And we haven't had anybody from Tuskegee come
up there, okay.
To make the trip.
Right.
I mean, it's not like you're shopping.
Right. I forgot about it. Let's go over to Samantha's.
So on the 18th of August,
okay,
we're going to have same type of workshop at CDC on Dibbles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Same time from 10 to 11:30.
10 to 11:30. That's an hour and a half.
Yeah, hour and a half. And I promise you, one thing that you'll go away with, you'll go away much more enlightened than you were when you came.
Right.
That's the whole thing.
That's the whole thing.
Because a person said, well, why do you do this? Why do you do these workshops? Well, I'm in the insurance business.
Okay.
I'm in the business of insuring lives. I'm in the business of making financial positions for persons. And so in doing that, that's how I get paid.
Right.
But if you come and you don't buy a product from me, you say, well, so-and-so is my insurance agent, and I'm going to live and die with him.
Right.
I'm going to say, okay, no problem.
Right.
Come get an education so that when you go back to that person, you can start asking them questions so that you can be lifted.
Right. And understand what's going on.
You'll be better off.
Right.
Especially, like I said, women in particular, the number one downfall of ladies when it comes to finance is they don't have an advisor.
Right.
And a lot of people, I'm a little different from the standpoint that not only do I have an insurance license, but I also have a securities license.
Okay.
So when you see that stuff run across that little board and look like spaghetti, and you're going, oh, what do them little symbols mean?
Right.
Then I can tell you what
exactly
it means.
What it is. Okay, gotcha.
So I can tell you what it is.
The fine print.
I can tell you about the fine print. So that's where the difference comes in as to why would I want to go to something like this? You want to go because from a financial standpoint, this is your life.
Right.
The question becomes, would you like to have, the Kmart bag that mama bought you, and then the bag that you own today? Would you like to have a bigger, better bag? Everybody would. I'm sure if my daughter likes a bag cost $1,600, then a bunch of other people out there would love to have a $1,600 bag.
Right.
Authentic.
Right.
That if it gets a scratch on it or whatever, you send it back and the company sends you a brand new one.
I'd rather have $1,600 in a plastic bag. They can have the bag. Give me $1,600 put in a plastic, a Piggly Wiggly bag. I'd rather have that. That's right, paper bag.
I understand.
Yeah.
But it's based on your bucket.
That's right.
Based on your bucket list.
Exactly.
And how far your money will go. So because a lot of people like to own a Cadillac.
Right.
but instead they own Chevrolet.
Chevrolets.
Love to have a Cadillac,
Love to have Cadillac.
but they own Chevrolet
That's right.
because of their money. If they had a little bit more money, you see a lot more Cadillacs in Tuskegee.
Right. You're right. You're right.
That's where the difference comes in.
Okay.
You know, like I said, what kind of retirement are you trying to have for yourself? You know,
Okay.
do you want to stop when you're 62? Would you like to draw your Social Security?
Right.
Would you like to have excess income from other sources so that, oh yeah, I got my Social Security, but I got a little bit coming from over here.
yeah.
I got a little bit
Come
coming
from over
over
there.
there, and I'm 100% whole.
Right.
Because
Gotcha.
Social Security was not designed to make a person whole
Right.
in retirement.
Yeah.
It's a subsidy.
Right.
Even
With
though
safety net or something.
It's the safety net.
Right. Gotcha.
You see. So if you worked on a job and now Social Security comes in, then you're in good shape.
Right.
And then too, think from another aspect, let's say that thing goes well, you retire and you get your Social Security, and your wife retires and she gets her Social Security, and all of a sudden you're at 2,100 and your wife is at 1,800. So you got $3,900 coming into that household.
Right.
Okay. So you're living pretty good.
That's right.
Okay. Husband passes away. What happens, a lot of people say, oh, well, I'm gonna still get his check and I'm gonna get my check
right.
and everything's gonna be whole. No,
It don't go like that.
it doesn't go like that. You are stepped up to his level. So if he was getting 21, you were at 18,
Right.
you'll go from 18 to 21 where he's at.
Wow.
And then his check goes away. So now you're back to 21 instead of 39.
God.
That's
Didn't
chunk.
know that.
That's chunk of money.
Yeah.
That's chunk, that knocks a hole in the
So
household.
basically just take you up to his status.
His status.
So what if he is under her and he
It's
passes?
same.
She gonna stay
Then
right
she
there?
stays. Yes, she stays.
So
If
his
she's-
check just goes
his
slap.
check goes back into the system.
Wow.
And that's where insurance becomes a very important part of your life.
Okay.
Or having whichever one of those persons in good order from an insurance standpoint. Because you go around Tuskegee, husband passed away, house used to be in good order.
Right.
Husband alive. Husband passed away. Now all of a sudden the house is not in as good an order.
Right.
Okay. Income.
Income. Wow.
Income is the answer.
That's right.
Okay. It's not that the lady doesn't want to take care of the house, but the bank is not going to loan her the money with one income coming in.
Wow.
They say, oh, we love
not
to,
enough.
it's not enough.
Right.
We'd love to do something for you, but we can't because you can't pay us back.
Wow.
So
Wow.
insurance becomes a big player in
Is there any kind of way you can save that? Like, say for instance, what can they do if she getting 21, he getting 18, whatever? And how can you stop it from going back to the system? There's no way.
You can't stop it.
Wow.
It's designed by design.
By design.
By design. It was designed so that if you passed away before you even got the money, that's it. So if you are 60-year-old, I had a friend. He's 60 years of age, had health issues, and was and qualified to get his Social Security benefit. Get started. He passed away 1 week before he got the check. Nobody got the money.
God. So people, y'all need to go to this workshop, man. Y'all need to find out what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? Because I did not know that.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of people don't know that either.
Yeah.
Because they feel like, if my wife passed away before, I end up getting their Social Security.
Yeah.
But it don't work like that.
No, don't work like that. You
Wow.
get to step up.
So what if the person, say if you married, right? And the other spouse had not had any Social Security or not getting Social Security, and they hadn't worked long enough for that. But this person right here was getting Social Security, and they do, okay, she not getting Social Security, but he's getting Social Security. Okay, now the breadwinner, he passes away. Do she get his Social Security then?
She'll get it then. She'll step up. It'll be the step up.
But she didn't get Social Security, period.
I know. It'll be
That's the only way she can get it.
Then she qualifies for
Oh,
his. Yeah.
Okay, that's the only way.
That's the only way.
Okay, gotcha. That make a lot of sense now.
Yeah.
Now I'm clear on that.
Usually, there's a baseline if you didn't put a whole lot in. So let's say you're a housewife.
Right.
Okay. Then you could potentially have a baseline of $500.
Okay.
A month.
Okay.
Based on occupation, if you would.
Right.
They feel that We're going to give you something because you made it to that age, but it's just a baseline, maybe $500.
Okay.
Or they'll give it another name like SSI.
Right.
Or something. I mean, it won't be Social Security. It'll be some other kind of name that the government has come up with, so you can qualify based on your economic level to get this money.
Okay.
Okay. And then when your husband passes away, then yeah, you can step up into
now, now let me ask you. Let me get this extra clear too. Okay. Now what if she's not of age? Say if she's 50-some years old.
No money.
And he's just happened to be older than her, and he get his Social Security.
Right.
And he passes away. She's 58, and does it pass over?
She won't get anything till she's 60.
So she still
have to be married to him at least 10 years.
Oh, so a stipulation.
The stipulation, yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So she had to be married at least 10 years.
At least 10 years.
Wow. Yeah. And she can't get it until she turns 60-some years old.
60-some years.
Wow.
Now, if they're children, then she can get, actually not her, but technically the children can get his Social Security until they're 19.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she can't.
She can't get it.
She can't.
Wow.
And when the children turn 19, it cuts off.
So you guys need to go to this workshop, man, to get a full understanding of what's going on. Because you don't want to be getting to be 65 years old and just finding out about this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You need to know it now.
Yeah.
So you can prepare yourself. So when you get ready to be 65, you already know what time it is. You know. So go to this workshop, Women Retirement Social Security Workshop with the Money Man, Bernard Mathis, man. And it's free, people. It is totally free. And it's going to be 4121 Carmichael Road, Montgomery, Alabama. It kicks off at 10 o'clock until 11:30. That's this Saturday, July the 28th. Go to it. It's free. It's free. It's free. And the number is 334-467-1108. And the other number is 334-274-4788. So I got this information right here. You guys want to call a little later on in the show, and y'all want this information, just hit me back up at 720-0529. That's going to be the end of the show, and you want to give a big shout out before we get up out of here, Money Man?
Yes. to my wife,
okay,
and to my daughters.
Okay.
And I was blessed. Last week I was in New Jersey. I have two aunts on that side.
Okay.
One is 88.
Okay.
And the other one's 90.
Wow.
And they have a surprise birthday party, and I flew in.
Wow.
They didn't know I was coming. So I'm shouting out to my family in New Jersey.
Wow. Hey, the Money Man in the building, man. The Money Man flew to New Jersey to his auntie birthday party. I know you had a blast up there, man.
It was.
Okay. That's been our time, people. I'll give a big shout out to my wife and kids, my whole entire family. The camera crew in the building. Kim Motor City in the building. We got Jordan. We got Brisky outside. Big shout out to Pat Waters. He up under the weather tonight. And that's in our program on this July the 26th, 2018. Money Man Mathis in the building. That's Bernard Mathis. Money Man Mathis. Thank you for coming on the show, man.
Thank you.
We appreciate you, my brother. See y'all next go round, y'all.